Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Let me see. Need a webcam here. All right. I should be showing here. Should be on screen tips. All right. So I wanted to come talk to everybody today. Hope you all can hear me. Can you hear me? All right. So as the title says, I think we all need to learn some edumacation. Finding some things disturbing in this world today, guys. Now, I know I belong to a great community in the Brotherhood. I also belong to a cannabis industry as an advocate. Same with Kratom. So I'm going to make this video today so that everybody knows that there's a lot of people out there that use herbs instead of pharmaceuticals. Everybody seems to forget and just run for the pill, not realizing that there's some of us out there that don't do that. We rely on Mother Nature. So we're going to cover some things like this little book here. But I also want to talk about other things because a lot of people know my situation or what I'm going through. Some do. And just to let everybody know, I'm getting in contact with the state representatives and stuff, and we're going to change some of the laws here in Pennsylvania because not all of us have $300 to spend for a vape just to medicate with. It's kind of absurd. Us old heads use papers, which is considered paraphernalia in the state, guys. Got to change that because I'm not buying a vaporizer just to medicate. I will damn sure buy a 99% pack of paper to roll me one up. Got it? Okay. But more important than that, there's other issues like Kratom. They're trying to make that illegal too. I'm an advocate of that. I use that daily, every 12 hours. That's one of my major things I use for pain instead of opioids, which we're going to also talk about that. Lots to talk about because a lot of people got the wrong view. It's like everybody forgot all about natural medicine and the way our ancestors used to live. A lot of people. I'm surprised. I'm stunned. I got a petition out there which I'll be showing, later on in the video. Everybody bitches that they want it legal. Well, I put a petition out to the U.S. Senate and the President about making cannabis and kratom because it's a natural herb, and a lot of us witches use it, especially in magical practices. Which, yes, it's in here. And there's only 5 signature guys. Like, I need signatures. Are you guys gonna back me on this, or are you just gonna let me hang? You give me the signatures, I'll walk right into Washington myself and demand we have a sit down because then I'll have America behind me. But I need the signatures, people. So I'll be giving the link to the petition out, so you guys can kindly go over and support it. Even if you don't take natural medicine, even if you use pharmaceuticals, that's fine. And you don't have nothing against natural medicine, that's also fine. Sign it. It helps us out. I know today there's a lot of people that take pharmaceuticals, and rightfully so. Some should. But then there's people out there like me that have been through that scene. I fought for 10 years to get off of pharmaceuticals, dying twice in the process. Yes, you can ask people that know me. This was a 10-year battle. I died twice getting off of pharmaceutical. I'm not going back. So we've got to change some laws. Especially when I see things like, let me see here. Especially when I see things like this. Perry County to participate in multi-state opioid settlement. Again, that was one that I spent 10 years getting off of and dying trying to get off of it. I found another way to medicate. It's natural and nobody's ever died from it, not even coming off of it. Well, maybe not coming off of it, but there are, consequences as with anything coming off of it. This is a more safer way. This is what my ancestors used. They counted on Mother Nature. They didn't count on something that was cooked in a lab, pushed out in pill form or liquid form, and deemed safe to the public. Just to be recalled. Later on down the line. Like I said, it's fine if you don't use natural medicine, but you guys out there, I'm asking you for your help. Some laws have to change here. Like, we got to stop believing in this propaganda and this drug war from Henry Anslinger from the 30s. They used it way before then. It was in your cough syrup, but there was a lot worse stuff in your cough syrup. But let me tell you, like, I feel like this is hypocritical now. Like, I feel I'm being personally attacked for the way I live. Everybody knows I'm a sorcerer. I practice necromancy, cartomancy, stonemancy. I follow the writings of King Solomon, which is hence the divine sorcerer. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on MeWe. You can find me mostly everywhere, I think. But I don't do that part of the system. I don't operate that way. I don't believe in it. I've seen too many people hurt, which is what steered me towards natural medicine. Like, you guys know I'm a heart attack survivor. I survived a heart attack. I got 3/4 of a heart. I should be on all kinds of medicine, blood pressure medicine, all kinds of medicine. No. I should have a pacemaker. No. I don't want it. This thing quits, it quits. I'm good with that. And I'm not taking all kinds of these stuff cooked in a beaker in a lab. No. I'll eat things like hot peppers and, things like that help thin the blood, to help the stent that I have. No, I'm not taking that stuff. I spent 10 years getting off of it, guys. So if you're out there and you're listening, and you can kindly go over to this. Here, let me share it. Here we go. This petition right here. Okay. Let's read it. It's natural medicine. This is a subject lost in time and history since the late 1800s. There's only 5 signatures. I'm surprised, especially for the people like I hang out in the cannabis community, the kratom community. Where are you guys at? Like, here's the petition you should be signing right here. Like I said, you get the signatures. I will wobble my crippled ass to DC, and I will have a sit down with whoever I have to have a sit down with. We're going to talk. All right? There are a lot of problems in this world, and one that we need to look at immediately. There are a lot of people out there that live different than most. That's what I'm talking about. And I am one of many that choose natural medicine over the things taken from nature and synthesized, added to, and pushed out in public deemed safe, to only be recalled later on down the road. Yes, I am referring to the pharmaceutical companies. There are people out there like myself that honor our ancestors, live just the way they did, whether it to be used, these herbs, in your daily diet, or whether to be used in your spiritual practices. I guess we're going to talk about that. Nevertheless, times are changing and the propaganda has been exposed, and the so-called drug war, we can talk about that too, such as herbs, as cannabis and kratom, have been proven to help ailments of the human body. I know, as I was able to get off of all these pharmaceuticals for 2 years now, using just kratom and cannabis, I am making this petition to help others like me to be able to manage their pain naturally rather than the only way they've been given. This petition is to hopefully help in the full legalization of cannabis and kratom. That's my goal for Americans, humans in general. Please sign. Thank you. I've got 5 signatures, guys. Come on. Change.org. Like, start getting this out there. Like I said, you get me the signatures, and I will wobble my crippled ass to DC. We're going to talk. I'll be sitting down with somebody. They'll hear me. I'm making damn sure everybody knows that I can be loud. But I can't do it without your signatures. I'm willing to fight for you. Are you willing to back me and give me the signatures? Let's see. Not only that, let's talk about this. There's news. This is, I respect this lady. A lot of people need to do this. Okay? Maryland woman earns degree in medical cannabis after treating dramatically helped her autistic son. This is what I'm talking about. This is another reason for this petition, guys. This lady learned about the effects of cannabis. And you can find this on my Facebook page. Okay? It's a pretty lengthy article. We're not going to read it all. But this lady, I have so much respect for this lady. She now deals in medical cannabis because she learned about it. This is why I said we all need to educate ourselves. Find things like this here. Kratom and cannabis, the similarities and differences. Well, I can tell you this. One difference is one is an alkaloid, which is Metrogynous spicosia, which is kratom. How do I know? Because I've researched both plants. I know all about them. That's why I use them. The other one is cannabis, sativa or indica, whichever you want. We can go through a list of things that are in the cannabis plant as well as the things that are in the kratom plant. Now, I know a lot of people are going to get upset about this, and bigwigs aren't going to like this, but I'm not there for them to like this. I'm there to get the truth out, and I know the truth is all not supposed to. I'm sorry. This is the way I live, and I'm not going to hide it from you or anybody. I've had a transition for the last 10 years. Like, it took me that long. I'm not doing it. This is my life. This is how I live. Not just in my daily, everyday lifestyle, but I use it in my everyday spiritual journey too. Again, who am I? Oh, hold on a minute. I am the divine sorcerer. Pretty sure King Solomon didn't say, hold on a minute, I gotta run up to the pharmacy. No, he didn't, because there wasn't no damn pharmacy back then. They may have been in their little mixing, bowls and pestle and mortar and mixing stuff up. But I'm sure it was all natural herbs and it's put into a tea or something, a lot different than what we're doing today. Just like with, everything going on today. I'm going to help Pennsylvania patients get a law passed to where they're able to use papers when they medicate instead of some $300 fancy fucking vaporizer. It's ridiculous. I'm an old head. I'm not going to spend my money on some vaporizer just to medicate. And I'm going to try and get it to where, the SB 1024 bill gets passed too, so you patients can also grow your own medicine. Why? Because of things like this. That's not. There's things like this. Those that don't do this, those that are off of this, and those that use this. Pennsylvania patients that are medically allowed because they got their card. Like I said, there's a bill, 1024. It's in Law and Justice right now. I've called the state representative. I've got a hold of the governor, the attorney general. It's out there. Like, I'm working to help you guys. But I can't do it alone, so I need your help. If you're in Pennsylvania, I don't care if you don't even like me. Just sign it. Just sign it. Put your differences aside. It's not about me and you. It's about everybody else that benefits from this. Let's look at Cunningham's Encyclopedia. This book here, guys. I don't know if you can see this. This book here, Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. Because on page 135, let's see here, 135. Ha, that's right. 135. What's that say? Hemp, cannabis sativa. All right. Now, let me put my old folks' glasses here, because yes, guys, I need glasses. I'm old. All right. Let's take a look at this here. I want to read this. The power of herbs. Now, I just showed you this plant is in here. Cannabis, and I'm pretty sure kratom's in here too. How does it work? When people discover that I'm a magical herbalist, he says, this is one of two questions asked. The other usually refers to my state of mental health. I teach hermeneutics, so I'm pretty sure my mentalism first, hermetic principle. I'm pretty sure that's okay in my book. You might think I'm crazy, but that's okay. But anyway, let's go on. Nonetheless, the first question is a valid one and has never been satisfactorily explained. The basis of herb magic and all magic is the power. Hello. This power has worn many names and forms through the centuries. At times, even its existence was kept secret. At other times, it was common knowledge. The power is that which generated and maintains the universe. It is the power that germinates seeds, raises winds, and spins our planet. And it is the energy behind birth, life, and death. Everything in the universe was created by it, contains a bit of it, and is unanswerable to it. In other words, the power is the life force, the stuff of creation. It is the very substance of existence itself. The power, as I see it, has no name. It has been defied and anthropomorphized into 1,000 Greek gods and goddesses, spirits and demons, and other unearthly beings. It has been only partially explained in the terms of science, which today is still discovering some of its aspects. And why is that? Let's take a minute to understand why exactly that is. Because I'm going to tell you why exactly that is. Because after the Dark Ages, after the truth was stomped out and hidden from everybody, and control was the main thing, there's some things they thought you shouldn't have back, because then you would know just as much as them. That's right. Mind that. Keep that in mind. All right. So, some of the aspects, the power has played an important part in the evolution of human race, for better or worse. All religions have tapped into it using different symbols and rites, and all magicians have wielded its power. Above the ritual and religion, the magic, the power exists changeless in its eternal change. The power is in everything, and everything is in the power. One of the problems of some modern religion is that they assert that the power is outside us and not within us. Call it what you like, visualize it as you may. The power really is the power. The definition of magic is the practice of causing change through the use of powers as yet not defined or accepted by science. I can cause change by accepted means. By calling a friend on the phone, I can find out how she's doing. This is not magic, but when I do not have access to a phone, or my friend does not answer, I can make a sachet of thyme, yarrow, and bay, tie it around my neck, still my mind, and use my herb-fortified psychic powers discovered if she is all right. This is it. Practically magic can be used when no other means are available. Again, that's just a little bit from the preface of Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. But yes, us witches, we make all kinds of tea with all kinds of herbs. We offer all kinds of herbs like cannabis and kratom and such other things to the gods. Because that is the way we live. So, like I said, all my friends out there that are in the cannabis community, I'll leave a link to this in the bottom of the description. Go on over and sign the petition. Because without your signatures, I can't go to Washington. Be like, look, guys, there's a lot of signatures here. Let's get this passed. America wants, full legalization. Stop with the shit. Just be done with it. Cut it off. Right? Right. And all you guys that are learning about herbs, not just this, not just cannabis and kratom, but all kinds of other stuff, like vervain and yarrow and stuff that are explained in this book, it really does help your body and your health when you know how to use it. This really is magic. It's magic. There's no other way to explain it. It's magic. So sign this petition, guys. All right? And I've also got a fundraiser on my page for lawyer fees for everything I'm going through. So if you want to help me with that, that would be much appreciated. But please, most important thing in this video is to educate, title, educate yourself about these natural herbs so that people like me that live on these herbs aren't just out there and getting in trouble and being thrown in a dungeon for the way we live. Like, it's wrong. I'm sorry. It really is. Shouldn't nobody have to be thrown in a dungeon and told they got to pay money to get out because they grew a plant or they bought plant material that you can only find in like Pakistan or Polynesia or somewhere like that nobody's ever died from. Kind of ridiculous. It really is. So I don't know if anybody's still on here. I can't really see. It's not showing me, but even if you see this video later, because like I said, I'm putting it over on YouTube, pay attention to my other videos. Let me see if I can find it here. For those that watch me, I also have a YouTube channel over here. You can get the Spread Paranormal, which that's going to be redone. But come over here and hit the like button. I've got all kinds of videos. Teaches hermeneutics. Teaches all kinds of stuff. I got some music on there. Helping out in the community on there. All kinds of stuff. So check me out on YouTube. Alright, guys. That's it for me. I'm out of here. Have fun. And like I said, please go sign that petition. The link will be underneath the video. Peace out.